Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to a live edition of Speak That Movement, celebrating American Business Women's Day. So I am so excited. It has been a long time since I have sat in this chair to go live on behalf of Speak That Movement. So I am Tiara Tucker, the founder and CEO of Tiara PR Network and Speak That Movement. And I'm really, really feeling excited because, again, it's been a long time. So the executive board and myself, who I'm about to pull up in a moment, we wanted to just pause to connect with all of you, to let you know we're still here. We're behind the scenes, ramping some things up for Speak That Movement. So everybody that's out there, let us know that you're out there. As always, let's virtually connect and socialize. If you aren't on the Speak That Movement page on Facebook or YouTube, go there right now. Share your name, your city, and your comments, and let us know that you're joining us. We're going to be on for a few minutes today just to say hello and to celebrate. So without further ado, I'm really excited to bring up the Speak That Movement Executive Board. If you don't know already, Speak That Movement is a women-led nonprofit organization that focuses on women empowerment, mental health, and social justice. We have some things that we'll talk about in a moment, but if you are not familiar with Speak That Movement, go to speakthatmovement.com where you can learn more. So I am excited to bring up the executive board of Speak That Movement, and I'll bring them one by one. I'll start with Miss Lanita Evans.
Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Women's Business Day. We are here. We are women in business, and we are. Someone asked where we've been. We are here. We still here, and we still working and doing our thing, empowering, and just working with others throughout the country, outside of the country, just loving what we do. So thank you for asking, but thanks for having me tonight. Glad to be back in the mix.
Yes, I miss seeing you live. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is a first for us. I know you've seen Laneeda and myself on some Speak That Movement lives, but we are excited to welcome the third person who helps make the Speak That Movement drive keep going, right? So this is our other executive board member, the executive secretary of Speak That Movement. No one other than a woman in business herself, Miss Colleen.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be a part of this. To support some pioneers, some amazing women in business, and just super excited to celebrate the accomplishments of business women all across this nation on this amazing day. So, thank y'all for having me, and looking forward to celebrating here with y'all today.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, here you have it. If you haven't seen us all together live, this is your first time. It is the Speak That Movement Executive Board, an award winning women led nonprofit organization. So let's see who's out there joining us. I see we have some people out
It's
there.
like, yes.
It's been a long time. I'm so excited to have just to go live. So please bear with me. So yes, Colleen, thank you. Welcome. Thank everybody for joining. Yes, happy American Business Women's Day. Absolutely. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Miss Karen, if we can't count on anybody else to join us on the live, it is Karen, who I would like to say is not just Karen J. Wilson representing Peoria, Illinois, but she is actually the 2000 and 2022 Speak That Movement Volunteer of the Year recipient.
That's right. Go, 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 Karen.
Yes,
Yeah. So glad to see you there. And love the support that says she's always here. She's always there. Wherever we are, she is there. So good
Oh,
to see you. And she is a woman that's rocking and rolling in her own way as well.
that's right. So good to see you too. So as Laneeda said, who is in the mix with us tonight? Let us know. Let us know. So I see we have. Hello, Mr. Bobby. I know. We've been behind the scenes. Bobby asked, "Where have you been?" We have been behind the scenes, just baking some amazing things that are about to happen really soon. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So we're just going to get to it again. If you're here with us, let us know. We're excited to have you all on. Again, this is just us
Yes.
popping in. It's a pop up, pop in, pop out, whatever we want to call it. If you are not watching from the Speak That Movement Facebook or YouTube page, you're welcome to go there so we can socialize and connect
Yes.
with you. Let us know your name, your city, and any comments that you have throughout today. Really appreciate it. So, ladies, how's everybody been?
Been doing well. Like I said, just busy, making moves, handling business, representing for the women of America as we continue to walk and in our strides and be led and within our walk. Just a blessing to be here. And, all of us have had opportunities, since the last time we've been live as the blessings that have come upon all of us, opportunities to be seen, to be heard, opportunities within our positions as well. So, it's been great. All is well.
Yes. And Miss Colleen, how are you feeling?
you know, I feel blessed. I feel amazing. And I think Lanita hit it right where it needed to be in terms of there's just been so many opportunities. We've come out of a real dark times in terms of the COVID, and just to come out on the other side with so many positive things coming to be and all the things that we have in the works, just feeling real thankful
Yes.
for all that's in store. Also, there are so many women that I see on my timeline in life, at work, getting all of these opportunities. And I think this is the time for women to really shine and to
Shine, shine.
find the motivation and the strength to go out on a limb to find um, the dreams, the goals that they have in
Yes.
store for themselves. So this is a beautiful time.
It's like, yes. And Miss Tiara, you.
Wow. Well, I agree. I echo everything that you all have stated. It's been an amazing journey. Uh, all praises to God. I just still, I'm always mesmerized when I think about the Speak That journey from 2011 in Bloomington, Normal, Illinois to 2012. So Dallas has been good to speak that
Yeah.
movement, and Illinois will always remain good to speak that movement. So I'm just grateful, you know. Just had the big birthday in March, so we had our big uh, first annual empowerment brunch where
Yes.
that was just very special because it was an opportunity where we were able to come out of COVID, right? And come strong and have almost 100 women, young girls and allies in the building to celebrate and to honor women, you know, Miss Opal Lee, Psyche Terry, Jessica Reedy, award-winning gospel artist, and then also Terry Thomas, who's a big supporter, represented Chase. So you
Yes.
know, we had the DFW Dancing Divas perform. We had Seneca Baker do a spoken word piece. So it just was amazing. Our DJ was in the building. So DJ Shay. So it was just great. So honestly, I'm still kind of riding off of that. Um,
Yes.
we received some awards. So DCO magazine and a few others, but enough about that. Today, I'm excited that we get to welcome some other people and shout out some other people. So, right
Yes.
now, I see we have Miss Daphne Walker Brown. How are you, Daphne? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We salute you.
Hey, Daphne. That's a
Hello.
woman in business. She's doing some things her way as well. So she represents in the state of Illinois.
Yes,
So, yes.
we salute you, Miss Daphne. Shout out to Miss Letitia Jones.
Hey, hey. She's representing Alabama, but she also has some connections in Illinois still. So, woman in business as well, doing her thing.
Awesome. We love that. So, ladies, let's start the conversation, the talk. So we're here today because it's American Business Women's Day, right? So
Yes.
last year we had the first annual one where we said, you know what, it was a lot going on in 2020, a lot going on in 2021. So we paused, we brought in some amazing women from different cities within the United States, and we just had a conversation with them, and we empowered and inspired and motivated. So, ladies, I want to ask you, and in the comments, please share when you think about American Business Women's Day, not even knowing the history of it, but just seeing it, how does that make you feel, or what do you think about? What comes to mind?
Just inspiration and just the something from yesterday. I heard a speaker with two words, just the willpower that we have as women. And there's so many things that comes against us, but continuing to move forward, to step forward and not accept no's. We'll get those no's, but we make those no's into yeses. So just, seeing so many women out there, we know we are impacting in other areas and we have women CEOs, but, we don't have as many as we would like, but give us more time and we will be there.
That's right.
We will be there.
That's right. We'll speak that.
That's right.
Yeah, Lanita, I totally agree with you, and it's hard to believe, not just over 100 years ago, women just got the right to vote in 1920. So we've come a long way, but we still have so far to go. A fact that I recently read was, 36% of women own businesses, right? That's 36%. But I think we have many more women out there who are ready to take
Yes.
that leap of faith and get into that entrepreneur, business women led space. So it just makes me feel empowered, that we can do it as women. We have the tools, we
Yes.
have the capability, and we have everything we need to be successful. So it just makes me feel empowered, to sum it up.
That's good. And we want to hear from you all out there as well when you see American Business Women's Day. For me, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even know it was a day until a couple of years ago, right? But
Mhm.
now that I do know, I want to make sure it's a day that we honor every single year, as long as we
Yes.
have the opportunity and breath in our body to, because women are just amazing. Women are powerful. Women are the greatest creation there is. So when you think about American Business Women's Day, just to know, like you said, there's so many women entrepreneurs, and it's not even about owning your own business. It's about the women that are working in corporate America, the women that are
That's right.
teachers, the women that are, politicians. Shout out to Sheena King for Texas. The women that are, our VP Harris. The women that are helping change laws. The women who are officers or nurses or doctors or firefighters who are making a change in the community, the women who are running nonprofit organizations. And I tell people all of the time, I love Tiara PR Network, but the Speak That movement, that is harder work running a nonprofit.
Yes.
So I salute the women in business who run nonprofits and work for them and serve and volunteer in the community, in addition to being a woman. And if you're married or if you're not, if you have children or if you don't, or if you have people in your life that you also take care of or spend time with. So again, this is not to knock men by any means, but this is just to salute and honor
Yes.
women.
It's like, yes. And you talked about, the different roles and the hat that you have on. I mean, we have to wear so many hats throughout our day, throughout our lives. We have to take on, take off, take on, take off. And sometimes we're stacking hats on top of each other, and we don't even realize it some days, So the superpowers of a woman are absolutely amazing. And I thank God for my mother, God rest her soul. But she worked outside the home shortly after I was born. But those stay-at-home moms, I mean, that is a job by itself. I used to say, whew, I don't know if I could do it all day. With my children being that young. But to our stay-at-home, that's a business in itself, running your household. So yes, yeah, the entrepreneurs, starting your own business, the nonprofit, for profit, so working in corporate, in education, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, social services, military women. I mean, we have set goals and we have surpassed them throughout this America, throughout the nation. I mean, you see great things. I mean, the Supreme Court, who we have, we're just making some moves, continue to cross those paths, and check. Additional checks are coming.
I
Yeah,
love it. And speaking of checks, as Karen says, we need equal pay for equal work.
that's right. And we're still fighting that fight.
Right.
You are right about that. So, ladies, as you think about American Business Women's Day, um, I want to know what words of advice or hope, or based on our own personal journeys, what would we want to share with other people that are going along their journey?
Don't quit.
Mm.
I
That would
love
be
that.
that would be mine. Don't quit.
Yeah.
I know there's times in life and situations that come up, even like I said, even in that 9 to 5 job, it can be frustrating until you get to the next thing, hold on, hang on, it's coming. It's coming. Don't quit. And reach out to speakthatmovement.com. Reach out to other women business organizations that can support you along your way. Reach out to our Tiara PR network that does coaching. And there are so many opportunities to help and support you along your journey, along your way. You're not out there alone. Most of the times, you're not the first and you're not going to be the last. So, reaching out, tapping into the support systems that we have, and getting that support that you need.
Love it. What about you, Colleen?
Well, I totally echo Lanita in terms of finding that support, finding coaches, mentorships. We can't do it alone, and we need each other to, give that guidance. And there's no need for you to go through something if someone else has the lesson for you already learned. So that's my biggest thing. Find your tribe. Find your coaches, your mentors. Another thing that I hold myself to is just accountability. Just
Yes.
making sure you're accountable to yourself, accountable to your goals. Have your goals ironed out. Stick to your goals. Course correct as needed, but really have that finish line in mind, and hold yourself accountable.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And I would echo that even more. That's our favorite word today, echo, 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 because I mean, everybody's saying such good stuff. And as you know, a Speak That movement, Speak That Live is always unscripted and unedited and unfiltered. So nothing is rehearsed. But I do want to add, I know something that's really been heavy on me and in my spirit is this spirit of fearlessness, this spirit of yes. And so I know again this was a big birthday milestone year. And so as I approached my birthday, I got a tattoo that says fearless
Okay.
because I know that as women, women in business, just women in general, oftentimes we let fear get the best of us, right? And it's natural. But we'll
Yes.
let fear stop us from going after our dreams. We'll let fear stop us from reaching those goals that you just mentioned. We'll let fear stop us from getting what's ours. We'll let fear just hold us hostage. And then the imposter syndrome, which is why I love, Speak That movement focuses on mental health because from stress to anxiety to depression to imposter syndrome to you name it, when you're trying to reach your goals and make your dreams a reality. So I just feel like this is a spirit of a season of saying yes and a season of just being fearless. Like what's on the other side of fear? There might be a test of patience. It might be
Yes.
a test of denials, a test of delays, a test of how bad do you want it, relentlessness, you name it. But let's find out what's on the other side of the fear. So that's just something that I just want to encourage everybody out there listening. Just whatever it is that's stopping you from making your dreams come true,
Yes.
remove the fear. Still be strategic, intentional, prayerful, walk by faith, all of that. Don't make smart moves, but just see what's on the other side of fear.
That's like, I love that. I love that.
Love it.
That's on the other side of it. And we all of us have been to those sermons, fear being that false evidence appearing real. So if you get on the other side to see what the real is, then you can take that to the next stride.
Yes, you're right, Karen. Why not me? That is a great attitude and declaration to say as we continue
Yes.
to go through this year and beyond. Like, why not me? I
That's
like that.
right.
Shout out another guest. Hello, Miss Janice Farrell.
Hello.
One of Speak That Movement's other biggest supporters.
Yes. Good to see you.
Very nice to see you.
From Illinois, living in Dallas, and Miss Janice Tucker Farrell recently encouraged and empowered me with a gift, a shirt, a T-shirt that said "Just Do It." So she held me
Hey.
accountable, as you say, Colleen, to say, "Okay, Miss Fearless,
Okay.
just do it."
That's right. That's
Love it.
right.
Mhm.
Yes. So, ladies,
That's
I know we want to keep today short and sweet. So let's tell everybody real quick, what do we have coming up in the works? What can people expect with the Speak That Movement Executive Board as we get ready to wrap up the rest of this year and go into 2023?
Well, I mean, we have some amazing things that are coming up for our young ladies next month in October. Our Girls Speak That. We have an event coming up, and we're going to have a wonderful guest speaker that's going to speak to the young ladies, high school. If you're older and want to attend, you can attend that as well. But she's going to be speaking about self care. You know, self care is not selfish, and some of the pillars of self care, some of the things that we need to do to take care of ourselves. One of the things I said, as women, we're doing so much for so many others that we forget about ourselves, and we must remember to put that mask on ourselves before we can help somebody else. So that's one of the things we have coming up in the near future. I said, get your nieces, daughters, others, and even godchildren, whoever you mentor, have them join us next month. And I said, we'll be offering that for our young ladies, and I'm excited about that. Like I said, check us out.
Yes. And when that flyer goes out, you'll catch it on the speakthatmovement.com page as well as our social media as we
Yes.
approach October, which is the second anniversary of the kickoff of Girls Speak That. So can't wait for that event. So we'll keep you all posted on that. So that's October. November, last November, and I know Colleen, you helped lead this effort as well, the entire board, but you were very helpful with our gratitude campaign. So you want to chat a little bit
Yes.
about that?
Absolutely. So obviously we definitely want to, be able to service the community, and in order to do that, we need the funds to be able to do the best work possible. And so with that, we will be, putting together some efforts to thank everyone who has been a supporter of ours through, everything that we've been through. And, Tiara and Laneeda have been at this for quite a long time. And there's so many people along the way that have been instrumental. And
Yeah.
so just reaching back out, thanking those who have just lended a hand and been a supporter. We just want to say thanks. So we'll be, exploring that in November. And if you would like to support us, please do not hesitate to do so. And there are so many opportunities to be able to do that as well on our Speak That Movement website. And then that's a great place also to find out more about the endeavors that we have going on as well.
Yes.
And great timing because I see that we have a supporter that just jumped in, Miss Erica McCall,
Hey.
who represents the Go For Yours Foundation based out of LA. So Erica, Laneeda, and myself, we're Redbirds, ISU. So shout out to Erica. Erica's definitely doing her thing in LA and throughout the country with her organization, Go For Yours. And Go For Yours was actually a supporter of our Women's Empowerment Brunch this past March. So shout out to you, Erica, and we salute and celebrate you for all that you're doing.
Yes.
All right, Karen, November is your birthday month, so we'll give you a special call in November to tell you thank you. So
That's
we'll
right.
you too. Yes. So keep watching. Go For Yours. They have something really exciting coming up in the fall as well. So make sure you follow Go For Yours and see what they have going on too. I will just say this. It will be very empowering and very powerful.
Yes, I remember when she was a speaker for Speak That when we were live and in person. So a very powerful event, and I just can imagine and just seeing her do her thing out there. So keep on going on, American woman in business.
That's right. That's right. So that gets you through October, November, and then I'll just jump ahead to December. I'm so excited about December because December, that's what we're going to do our third annual Black Santa event. So stay tuned for that. The past 2 years, they were virtual, obviously because of COVID, but we
Yes.
brought in an amazing Black Santa all the way from the North Pole. We had our DJ, our elves, you name it. And the beautiful thing about our annual Black Santa event is that it's our opportunity to focus on not only the mental health side of our efforts, but on the social justice side of our efforts. And so
Yes.
for the past 2 years, we have honored women who have been impacted by social injustices. So we will continue to pledge and do our part to support women and men, but particularly women who have
Yes.
dealt with certain things. And I can't tell you all how many calls, emails, and texts that I get regarding something new. I have a couple right now that I'll be putting out there to help support. So I just want to throw this out there when I think about women and human trafficking. We'll be talking about that soon with Speak That Move. And my prayers go out to a soror right now who's dealing with that. When we think about things like uh, sexual abuse and the Roe versus Wade, those are things that are very important to us because as women, when our rights are violated and our voice is silenced, we want to continue to be the voice to the voiceless and to the helpless at times. So just want to say stay tuned for Black Santa. And then we have a few more things that we'll be talking about later in the year. But again, go to Speak That Movement and check everything out. So as we get ready to wrap up, it's only right. And anybody who watches a Speak That Live or Speak That Talks or Speak That Movement show, that it cannot end without the drum roll. Speak That Movement speed round. So this is my favorite part of every show because every single guest that has been on a Speak That Movement Live or Speak That Talks has participated in this. And I'm talking about all kinds of people have participated in this speed round. So I'm excited to do it with my executive board because this will be our first time together live doing the speed round together. So if you know them, put them in the chat. Let everybody know. Put it in the comments what the Speak That Movement 4 pillars are. But if you don't know if this is your first time tuning in, the Speak That Movement 4 pillars, which drive us in our efforts, are dream it, believe it, speak it, and walk it.
Walk it.
So as we get ready to close out, my ask is that together the executive board will share our thoughts on each pillar as we encourage you, empower you, and celebrate you on American Business Women's Day. So we're going to start with Speak That Movement pillar number 1, dream it. And I'll let you kick it off, Laneeda.
All right. For dream it, I just need you to see it. I need you to envision it. And with dreaming it, sometimes we're woken up out of our sleep. And I want you to take that experience and that moment, that anxiousness that you have, that what's going on when you wake up from a dream, some of those ones that are intensified, and take that same energy and see that vision and see it through.
That's great. That's great. Colleen, do you have anything that you want to add for dream it?
I feel like for my dream it, I always seem to combine dream it and speak it. But for dream it, if you have a thought that comes to your mind, make a vision board. Create a PowerPoint. Like anything that you can conceive, you can achieve. And I know that we
all right say it now. Say it now.
So it's just because it seems far-fetched, dreams become reality. So the first step is to realize that it's not just a dream, but it starts with that thought.
That's right.
That's good. And I agree. Dream it. Dream big. Dream so big that it scares you. Fearless. Be fearless about your dreams because dreams and visualizations can equate to manifestation. So dream. And when God drops that dream into you and that deposit is dropped in, oh, please know that if God gives you the vision, he will bring the provision. So I'll leave it at that. If you all have any comments about dreams, then please let us know. Speak that. Oh, I have one here. Miss Letitia, dream it. Capture that dream and see it through. Achieve it. Yes, that is definitely That's right. That's right. All right, everybody. Drum roll. Speak that movement pillar number 2. Believe it. Let's encourage, empower, and celebrate the ladies watching right now with Believe It. Colleen, you kick it off.
As we just said, it starts out with that dream, right? But then understand that it can be done, but you really have to believe that in your heart. You have to know that you can manifest it. If you don't believe in your own dream, how is anyone going to support you in it, right? So you have to really find it in your heart and in your mind that it can be done. You have to believe in it, believe in yourself, believe in God that He will help you to get to where you want to go, if that's truly what you want to do, right? But you got to believe it first in order to achieve it.
That's it.
And I don't have anything to add to that. She put it out there.
She did. You know what? We'll leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. Yes. So speak that movement pillar number 3. Speak it.
And I'm going to say, Tiara, that's on you to take. Lead us off.
Well, speak it. Wow. Speak things into existence. Words are powerful, right? Through the drop of a word, things are created, right? Things move with just the drop of words. So I love to say that your words are powerful. The words that you say to other people are powerful.
Yes.
So when you live this life, make sure that the words that you speak to other people will build them up, not tear them down. Make sure that the words that you say to yourself will build you up and not tear you down. Because just like we can have negative self-talk and believe it, we need to have positive self-talk and believe that too. So also, I would just say, just know that your words are powerful. Your tongue is powerful. So speak things into existence and use your words wisely.
Hey.
I love that.
I think you handled that one just well.
You handled it great. And I'll just add this to it, y'all. It's one thing to speak it with your voice, but you also need to speak it in terms of writing it down. And I'll give you guys an example. My husband, he creates PowerPoints. Like if the dream it part is one thing, but then to transfer it into a document to where you're holding yourself accountable to it, and it's a form of speaking it into existence.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to create other means of speaking it forward as well, not just with the tongue. But also, having that visualization of it too, to where you're reading through, not just your words, but your mind has power too.
That's right. I like that a lot. Shout out to Chris, by the way. So I know who to call when we need a PowerPoint.
That's right.
Congratulations to Chris, because Chris just got his PhD, by the way. So shout out to that.
Dr. Chris, he believed it. He dreamed it. He believed it, and he spoke it in
walking in it.
Walking.
I said he is walking in it. Walked across that stage and walking in it. So yes, congrats.
So talk to us about walking. I want all of us to kind of close out as we celebrate everybody. Let's keep going, walk it.
And I would say with walk it is that taking that step, taking action, making movement. So we dream, we believe, we speak, but then what are the actions? What are the action items that you are doing to hold yourself accountable to put that dream into reality? There's some things, your walk may not be my walk. Your journey may not be my journey, but it's okay. Whatever step that you take, long as you're moving forward, is a step that counts for your dream, for your destination. So oftentimes we look to the side, we look to the front, and we look forward and we look back. But in that, as I said, such a proud moment. All right, Karen, but you just have to take your step. Be it big, be it small, whatever it is, and whatever pace your pace is, it will come based upon what is in line for you. So we can't be looking everywhere else. We got to stay focused and take that step, put those things into action.
Yes.
Walk it.
I love it. I'll piggyback and say, walk it. Do it. Like the t-shirt. Just do it. Do it scared. Do it with no money in your account. Do it when you don't know where the next opportunity is coming from. Do it alone when you have no supporters. Walk it. Walk in it. Walk in it with confidence. Walk in it with pride. Walk in it with gratefulness. Walk in it when you're resilient. Walk in and knowing that no weapon formed against you will prosper, because they will form, but they won't
That's right.
prosper. So just walk in it, walk it, and celebrate. Celebrate along the journey of walking it. And I'm big on that, because as we're dreaming it, believing it, speaking it, and walking it, encourage yourself along the way.
Amen.
Colleen, walk it.
Walk it, walk it. I feel like this is the work stage, right? This is the stage where, you're seeing the fruits of your labor, in terms of you believed it, you spoke it, you're walking in it. I love what Tiara said. You might not feel like you have all the resources while you're walking in it, but along the way, and we've seen this firsthand, things appear. Things appear when we least expect it to appear. Things happen when we've exhausted all. Hope was never lost. We knew that if we continue to believe in our dreams,
Yes.
the resources will be there along the way. Just walk into it, and you will see that everything you need will come together.
Yes. Yes. Love it.
And there you have it, our friends and our family. The Speak That Movement 4 pillars that guide our efforts, and that we want to guide your efforts along this journey. Dream it, believe it, speak it, and walk it. So as we get ready to close out, ladies, any final words that you want to share as we close out for today?
Well, I will say today, for those of you who are in Texas, today is North Texas Giving Day. So if you feel it in your hearts, to give, to share, to donate $5, whatever you can have, $5 a month. Well, I was on the call today that people talked about where, supporting $5 a month helped, so many other people around the way. So whatever, we're out here, we're working, we're doing. They said it takes resources, but we know he continues to provide. There's a ram in the bush along the way. It continues to happen. So he's going to continue to provide and continue to let us continue to be great women in business, but not just for our purpose, but for his purpose, helping out others.
Love it. And again, yeah, thank you. Thank you in advance.
Thank you.
Thank you in advance. You can, if you would love to help us be a blessing to more people and reach more, speakthatmovement.com, Cash App, PayPal, checks in the mail, you name it. And like Laneeda said, these are blessings that we literally use. We don't pay ourselves. We pay in to this organization because we really believe in every single thing we do. So to everybody that's ever donated, we can't thank you enough.
And just
Colleen,
thank you for your continued support. We have, like I said, our faithful supporters. We have new people on today. So just thank you for that support. You're just being here tonight, being here today to support us, in that way. We just really gratefully, appreciate that. And that goes, especially it's been a while since we've been on. So we just, greatly appreciate that. Some of you've come in person, so being online in person, however, it comes, we don't take it for granted.
Oh, that's right. And Colleen, final words or thoughts from you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Well, I'm just going to leave us all with a quote. If a woman thinks she can, then she surely can, because for her, there's nothing impossible in this world. A very happy American Business Women's Day to all you lovely women around the nation and around the world.
Hey.
we thank you. Thank you for tuning in
Thank
to
you.
today's edition of the Speak That Movement American Business Women's Day 2022. Have a wonderful day and be blessed.